Nobody cares. Not about your excuses, not about your tears, not even about how hard your life has been. You know what people care about? Results. That's the cold truth. It sounds harsh, but it's the best gift reality can give you. Because once you realize that nobody is coming to save you, you stop waiting and you start working. You stop complaining and you start building. You were not born to stay average. You were born to rise. But if you're wasting time hoping someone will validate your struggle, you're losing. Big time. Nobody cares. The moment you realize that the world doesn't owe you anything is the moment you become free. Stop seeking sympathy. It's a drug. It feels good to hear someone say, "You're doing your best." But deep down, you know you're not. You're coasting. You're hiding. You're using the pain as a reason to pause instead of a reason to push. The strongest people in the world were not born with power. They earned it. Not when life was easy, but when life was hell and they chose to fight anyway. Everyone experiences pain. Everyone suffers. But only a few turn that pain into fuel. You didn't get the job? Good. Now you have time to build your own thing. You've got no choice but to learn how to earn. You were dumped? Great. That means space is opened up for you to become the best version of yourself. Your bank account is empty. Perfect. Use your pain. Don't bury it. Don't numb it. Let it light a fire so hot you burn through every obstacle in your way. There are no valid excuses. Let that sink in. Not enough time. Wake up earlier. Not enough money. Start with what you have. No support. Be your own biggest fan. Every excuse is just a reason you've told yourself to justify your stagnation. But here's the truth. Life rewards those who execute. Not those who plan. Not those who talk. Those who do. Stop selling yourself short with stories. Start building a reality that proves them wrong. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is forever. It's what separates dreamers from doers. You will not always feel like grinding. You will not always feel like showing up. But the ones who win, they show up anyway. Discipline is what gets you up when you're tired. It's what keeps you going when results are slow. Your feelings are irrelevant. Train yourself to act despite them, because the life you want is on the other side of discipline. Asterisk, asterisk, yes, people are watching, waiting for you to fail, waiting to gossip, waiting to judge. But guess what? None of them cares enough to help. So why are you wasting time worrying about their opinions? Do you know what silences critics? Winning? When you're leveling up in silence, stacking skills, improving daily, that's when the noise fades. Stop playing small to make others comfortable. Nobody's opinion is more important than your progress. You want freedom, power? It's going to cost you. Late nights, early mornings, saying no to parties, saying no to Netflix, saying no to comfort. Most people won't do it. That's why most people live average lives. But you're not most people. You're the type who's willing to outwork everyone, not for applause, but because you refuse to settle. The grind is lonely, but it builds empires. You don't need to announce your every move. Build in silence. Let people laugh. Let them doubt. Let them think you failed. And show up one day with the results they can't ignore. Because here's the truth. Nobody can ignore greatness. And if you're relentless, if you're consistent, if you're obsessed with growth, greatness becomes inevitable. This isn't a competition with your friends. It's not about being better than someone on Instagram. It's about beating the person you were yesterday. Are you growing? Are you reading more? Earning more? Lifting heavier? Thinking clearly? Loving deeper? If the answer is no, adjust. Every single day is a chance to close the gap between who you are and who you could be. Don't waste that chance. Let's be honest. Nobody claps for potential. Nobody funds excuses. Nobody shows up for the guy who almost made it. But when you win, do you show results? Everyone wants to know your name. So stop expecting recognition before you've earned it. Put in the hours. Put in the grind. Success is rented, and the rent is due every damn day. Nobody cares how hard it is. Nobody cares that you're tired. Nobody cares that you failed before. So what? You get up, you go again, and you go harder. The world is watching, but more importantly, you are watching. Every day is a test, so rise, grind, repeat, and never forget. Nobody cares. Work harder. If this message hit you hard, don't scroll away. Comment, I will outwork them all. If you're ready to level up, subscribe for more raw, real motivation. Share this with someone who needs to stop making excuses. Remember, you don't need more time. You need to get serious. Starting today, you will.